Welcome to Let's Talk News. I am Zerra, and I'm thinking to share my personal opinion on what is the French battleship line all about. And it's a very good looking battleship, the Tier 6 oncoming French battleship Normandie, I do believe the name it is. So yeah, it's very interesting battleship for many of you guys, probably even if you're living in this town, in this city. So yeah, I do believe you're very hyped. So what is this battleship all about? I do believe it's good bad news situation in every single line. So this is also same thing, guys. I do believe all the lines, they have some weakness and some really good and strength, and it's what is supposed to have. So what do you think about this Tier 6 French battleship? Once again, it's a super stat, so take everything I'm saying with a pinch of salt. It could, you know, tune down or buffed or nerfed by wargaming anytime. So before this French battleship line would hit the live server, they may change some stats, you know what I mean? Alright guys, so I'm not gonna talk about her history. I will put the link below, and then you can you know, read yourself the history of this beautiful battleship. Kind of a sad that, you know, happened what happened in history. It's nothing always really fun, but it was what it was. But in this game it's different story, because you may, you know, take the battle in this game, you know. So Tier 6, for the first one, it's not a Dunkirk. It does not have Dunkirk's layout with well, it does, but you have one more turret, so you have not 8 but 12 guns for Tier 6. So yeah, I do believe in even that part, a particular thing. It's alright. Remember, you cannot fire. You kind of need to show your broadside to this ship if you want to fire with all guns. However, that in the middle might, you know, you can angle slightly and still use the guns. So what she is, in my opinion, looks pretty small ship, but you know, wargaming decide to give them not that great stats upon the concealment. So we are talking about, guys, Tier 6 hit points 48,300. It's not bad for its Tier 6. Plating 25mm, belt, okay, this is bad, guys, 180mm belt. Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. Probably this is weakness about the whole French battleship line. I do honestly believe that these guys will be one hell of a huge weakness. 180mm belt armor, main battery 3x4 340mm, so you have 12 guns, 340mm. Fire range for its tier 80 km. It's not a shame. Remember that RN oncoming Italian battleship Roma at tier 8 have 18.1. So at tier 6, if you have 18, I do believe, please let me know, you have one of the best, because you even it's even slightly better than Bayern. It is. So 18 km, it's not bad for tier 6. HE damage 4,700 damage. Probably it's kind of on the low side, but remember, guys, you still have 12 guns, for crying out loud. AP 9,500. Same thing, not the craziest amount of damage, but it's alright. 9,000 or close to 10,000, it's good. Reload 30 seconds, nothing something crazy. 180-degree turn time, 30 seconds. Yeah. How about if you put to this Captain Expert Marksman? Probably you need to do that. I'll explain you why. Because if you do that, then you guys have close to Scharnhorst, or even better. I repeat, even better than Scharnhorst 180-degree turn time, which basically you are, hell, even your turret rotate faster than Cleveland, for crying out loud. and which I urge you to have, even though you have really darn fast 180 degree turn time, because you need to angle and angle away. This is how you're supposed to play the French battleship. You are, you know, showing your broadside, use your all 12 guns, and you angle yourself. This is what I'm trying to say. So maximum dispersion 242 at max range 18 kilometers is not bad. Something very broken. I have no idea what is going on. Wargaming decide to give them railguns, HE railguns, 920 meters a second. This is basically, just to let you know, 920 millimeters a second. That's the Molotov guns, and you will hit at a max range. I repeat, you'll hit every time at the max range, especially with your HE, because that's the HE performance. The AP, it's much slower, 780 meters a second. So you probably at long range should always use the HE, and at close range try to delete that battleship or cruiser with AP. Sigma 1.8 maximum speed, please let me know, 28 knots at tier 6. I do believe you are one of the fastest tier 6 battleship in this game. Put some good looking speed flags and you probably reach 29.5 or hell even close to 30. And for tier 6 you are one hell of a fast battleship. I do believe, I repeat, I do believe 28 knots, it must be one of the fastest tier 6 battleship at tier 6. Turning radius. Wargaming, have you been drinking something? What the hell is this? 640 meters. This is by far the best turning radius of any ship in this game. Battleship. This is even good for a cruiser, for crying out loud. For a battleship, it's absolutely broken. Now they compensate with crazy bad rudder shift 18.8. That is really darn bad, really bad. But for turning radius 640, it's absolutely amazing. Surf detection 16.2, it's crap. I don't know why Wargaming decided to give such a bad concealment. 16.2. I do believe you are one of the worst battleship in detection. Air detection 10.4, detection after firing smoke 13.7, and anti-torpedo reduction 13 kilometers. Consumable, guys, damage control party and repair party. Okay, really bad torpedo reduction. I do believe it's a heaven for all the destroyers. They will kill you, and probably, I'm not gonna say you are one of the easiest battleship to go down, because you have no protection whatsoever. However, guys, the destroyer might nuke you, but the other way around, if they are trying to flank you or something, you have one of the best turning radius, the best rail guns in HE performer, and 12 of them. So you may also one-shot kill a destroyer with all those huge guns, even though, and you know, HE versus destroyer will do significant damage. So it's a big mixed match. Please let me know what you think about speed, what do you think about the rudder shift and turning radius and dispersion and absolutely broken railguns in HE. I don't know why they do that, but reload time 30 seconds, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, I kind of like two things about this lovely battleship. It's the turret traverse speed. I'm very hyped that she has as good as a cruiser. Matter of fact, Miyoko and some other cruiser has even worse than this battleship. And you probably, this is how you're supposed to play. You use your, show your broadside, use your guns, and then, you know, straight away, because after all, you have pretty darn fast turret traverse. So you don't have to wait eternity to aim for a target. You aim fast, duku duku duku, you know, 3 salvos from those 3 turrets, and then you are you know, being as thin as a blade. This is how you're supposed to play your French battleship, and you do have the speed and turning radius to be interesting, effective in gameplay. But just pray that you don't face too many destroyers, because destroyers are the one who's taking you down ASAP. Once again, I do not know any AA, but it doesn't seem that she will have any good AA, unfortunately. But who does at tier 6? Seriously. You don't probably, and also probably the lack of the secondary. You have some secondary, I can definitely see, but not a whole lot. But it's different playstyle, guys. Remember that 28 knots with speed flags, and this is something that I would like to know. What is the damn speed? It is 29.5 or something? If it is, now you're talking about speed, because that is not bad, really darn good. So yeah, I honestly believe it's absolutely fine, and it's a different playstyle, I do believe, for the French. And you have definitely the railguns and the firepower. Sure, probably you lack in the torpedo belt protection and in AA department, but you cannot have everything. That's all I like to say for now, guys. Subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment below what you think about this lovely tier 6 French battleship Normandie. That's all I like to say for now. Have a good one. Bye.